I started this journey somehow about 900 days from today. I had spoken to my wife and I had promised her that as and when we become parents and I will be responsible for another life, that is when I promise you I'll start taking care of my health.
I remember he used to be morbidly obese and has to constantly worry that, when will he change his ways, when will we sleep at a certain time and get up at a certain time. And he made a promise to me, that when I get pregnant, whenever we have a child, that he's going to lose all this weight and he's going to get fit. He started working out, he changed his diet, and we started living a healthy life. It's crazy, him waking up at 3, sometimes 4, sometimes 2:30. With him, I wake up, making sure that he gets his food right. His nutrition has to be perfect. Nothing can go wrong. It cannot be less. It cannot be more. It has to be the right amount given to him at the right time. It's been absolutely amazing, and I'm very proud of him. That's all I can say.
13th of February 2018, and I hadn't really exercised in about a decade. So I tried to do something. I did 3 Surya Namaskars, and believe me, if you ask me what was more difficult, those 3 Surya Namaskars or finishing a iron distance triathlon, it's very debatable. I took it up seriously. Initially, my aspiration was just to lose weight and become healthy. I was about 97 kilos back then. And that's how my journey started. As you start getting into this new sphere of influence, you meet new people who have been doing this for a very long time. Then some people told me about half marathons. That's how I started doing half marathons. The natural progression from a half marathon is a marathon. So then I attempted my first marathon. Then someone told me that, instead of just running can get sometimes a little monotonous. So why don't you attempt a triathlon? So I was like, what is a triathlon? I've never heard of this name before. This was last year in June. Hyderabad Triathlon was open, which is a local event. So I went on and I signed up for the Hyderabad Triathlon, which was going to be held in November 2019. So this was all happening in June 2019. I did not have any professional training before I did my first triathlon. I just took some training plans of Google.
I think everything happens for a reason. It was just by chance that I happened to, meet Devendra through his sister Sonia, who's my friend, and then we started training together. And I told him, hey, you're such a good athlete. Why don't you sign up for a full Ironman? And since then, I think we just struck a very good chord as training partners and also as friends. I think he is just he's a fantastic athlete who was dormant all this while, and I think he finally got his chance to shine. He kept on training, and I did not do the entire Ironman training with him, but I was with him in bits and pieces and doing whatever I could. I'm so inspired, and he has inspired so many people, on his way.
In November, I did the Hyderabad race. It was my first debut into triathlons, and somehow, surprisingly, I won the race. So it was not expected, but that kind of gave me a good morale boost. After the November race, I knew that I needed more structure if I have to do a longer distance. So then I met Dr. Kaustubh Radkar, who is now my coach, and I met him and I told him that this is my plan, and I joined his coaching program.
So I met Devendra in October through a common friend, Maitri, who was training with me. And he was getting ready for the Hyderabad Triathlon at that time, which was going to be his first. So we had discussed at that time that his goal was to do a full Ironman, and I had sort of made up my mind that I was doing Ironman Estonia, which was supposed to happen in August of 2020. And since I was taking a big team, he thought he could be a part of it, and I agreed. The first goal was the Delhi Triathlon, half iron distance, and then obviously the bigger goal was Ironman Estonia.
So I've been training with Kaustubh since December 2019 now, and the whole intention of joining him was, of course, he has done 25 of these Ironman races, which is phenomenal. He's the only Indian to have done it. And all of us started training in the middle of March. It was approximately 15th March is when we started, when the world was going into a lockdown, is when we decided, okay, we have to now start training for our original event, which was scheduled for 1st of August. But of course, the conditions were not very conducive. We were not allowed to go out of our houses. Swimming pools were shut. But I decided to persevere with my ambition, and I thought, let me try and do it at least. Let me see how things go. And I'm not going to relent on the training. I'm going to keep up with the training program. And I was not expecting the lockdown to go on as long as it has. So started training, kept training. I wanted to focus on some areas, especially my cycle, which was very weak, my strength training, which was very weak, because a lot of triathletes, we don't understand that strength training is extremely important, because you have to be on the move for anywhere up to 16 hours. So for that, your body, which is your chassis, needs to be extremely strong. So it was a very tough time, because I had put in a lot of about 3 months of effort by then, and sincerely done my training. So it was one day I was just coming back from office, and I thought to myself that you've been doing it for yourself. You don't train every Sunday, every Saturday, every Monday, every day of the week. You don't train for a certificate, you train for yourself. So why can't you race for yourself? And that's it. That was a eureka moment, and I decided that if I can travel to Estonia, good. If I cannot travel to Estonia, I'm not going to let my training go waste, and I'll attempt a solo full iron triathlon.
And Devendra was so involved in his training. He said, "Coach, I put in the work. The finish line is near. We just have 2 months of training left. Can I still go and do it?" And based on his training history, his training pattern, I was agreeable to doing a solo Ironman distance attempt in Pune.
As it turned out, it was an extremely rainy day. The swim was quite nice. We started exactly as per schedule. We wanted to start between 6:30 and 6:45. So we got into the water at around 6:36 in the morning. What I wanted to do during the swim was I just wanted to not think about anything. It's the one discipline where you truly are alone. You have no distractions. You cannot look at anyone. You cannot talk to anyone. So you go into a very meditative zone almost. So at least for me. I actually ended up doing the swim in 1 hour and 17 minutes, which was about 13 minutes faster than my expected time, which was 1 hour and a half. Post swim, the transition was a little bit tricky, because it was not like a proper race, so we had to trek a little bit off-road. Then I had to hop into my car, and then my car was going to take me to the bike. So, but it went off better than I expected it to. I ran from the swim to the car. The car was waiting for me, and I could use the car to transition from my bike swim gear to my bike gear. So, the moment I put my cleats on, it started raining, and it did not stop raining for the better part of the day.
It was going to be a rainy day, so we had sort of had a meeting the day before, and I had asked him to sort of slow down on the bike. Our prime goal was to finish the race. We were not necessarily looking for a really fast time.
It was, in any given conditions, if you would have asked me, we would have never gone out on the bike. I have never biked in so much rain, but Ironman is not supposed to be easy, so no complaints. It made it to be very interesting. Cycling experience was quite fun. I really enjoyed the cycling bit. The other part is concerned, it rained the entire day. It was extremely wet. I was probably more wet on the bike than I was in the water. That's how wet it was. I finished the cycle in about 6 hours and 50 something seconds. So again, in my head I had a target in wet weather conditions to finish under 6:15. So I would say we nailed it. I personally am extremely happy with the cycle given the conditions. I think we did a great job, me and all the pacers who are with me. So I started the run at 2ish in the afternoon, if I'm not wrong. I didn't really see the watch, but in my head I wanted to start strong. So I knew how my body was going to react. This was my first iron distance triathlon. So in all these endurance races, there is a big unknown as to how our bodies are going to react when we start going into the unknown. It could be cramps, it could just be some other muscle injury, it could be fatigue. And you can't really train for it, it only comes with experience. Real Ironman begins at kilometer 23, 24, 25 of the marathon. After that, it just becomes a mental sport. It's not a physical sport anymore. It's nothing to do with what your muscles do or what your feet are saying or what you know. And then when you hit that about 37 kilometer mark, when you have only 5 kilometers left, that's where mentally things start becoming a lot easier, because now you can start imagining the finish. The last 5 kilometers was fine. I was ready to be called an Ironman. It's something that people will know me as for the rest of my life. No matter what I do, no matter where I go from here, no one can take this away from me, and that kind of motivates you in that last 5 kilometers. The finish was extra special. A lot of my friends and family were there waiting for me. I didn't know they had made a finishing banner, so it was nice to run across a finishing banner. So yeah, it's done. Finally, it was 4 or 5 months of a lot of hard work, and I can finally proudly say that I have successfully finished what many triathletes consider to be the world's toughest single-day sporting event, the Iron Distance Triathlon. I'm not going to get a certificate for this, I'm not going to get a medal for this. Officially, I'm not going to get any recognition for this. But I think if you look into the mindset of someone who loves endurance sport, we don't really do it for a certification.
So first of all, hearty congrats Devendra for what I believe is you have shown a lot of people in India that anything is possible. To do a solo Ironman distance event in Pune is just amazing, let alone the time you were able to crack. So 12 hours, 40 minutes is just amazing.
I started out this journey 900 days ago as a 30-something-year-old who was diagnosed with gout. I was on gout medication. There were days when I couldn't walk because my feet, my ankles were swollen. I had very high cholesterol. I was on gout medication. I was on cholesterol pills. So from there on, classified as class 1 obese at a point. So from there on, to be able to reach this stage, it feels like life coming back to a full circle.
So I've known Devendra for last 25 years, and I never thought he would do this kind of an event, because how I used to know him was way different. But in last 1.5 years, he has transformed himself so drastically. It inspires me. I'm a person who's not been into fitness at all, but now he's inspired me to get into fitness, and I shall do that very soon, and all thanks to it. And we all get inspired by him going forward in life and learn something from him, that how, if someone has decided to do something, how he can achieve his own goal.
So what can I say about my brother? He is the most strong-headed and determined person I have possibly met in my life. Growing up, I have always looked up to my brother. He's always been my main source of inspiration. He's somebody, if he puts his mind to something, he's going to go after it with all that he has. I think what he has achieved over the last 2 years, coming from being almost obese to attempting a full iron distance solo to the day, I think this is something that I'm immensely proud of, and I wish him all the luck for anything that he wants to achieve in the future.
सोलो आयर्नमॅन स्पर्धेतील यशाबद्दल देवेंद्र तुझे मनपूर्वक अभिनंदन. तू चालण्यासाठी उचललेले छोटेसे पाऊल आणि आज आयर्नमॅनसाठी उचललेले जायंट पाऊल, हा तुझा प्रवास अतिशय जवळून बघणारी तुझी आई या यशाबद्दल खूप 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 खुश आहे. तू या ध्येयपूर्तीसाठी किती मेहनत घेतलीस त्याचीही मी साक्षीदार आहे. ऊन, वारा, पाऊस, लॉकडाऊन कशाचीही पर्वा न करता तू या आयर्नमॅनसाठी तयारी करत होतास. एकच जिद्द होती की मी हे साध्य करणार, आणि तू हे करूनच दाखवलेस. खरंच मला तुझा खूप अभिमान आहे. पुढील आयुष्यात सर्व स्वप्न तुझी पूर्ण होत, सर्व ध्येयही तुझी पूर्ण होत, ही मनापासून सदिच्छा आणि शुभेच्छा.
Ironman is the ultimate test of human endurance. And Devendra, I am very happy that you completed this race within the stipulated time. I believe you are the first Indian to complete this solo and in your first attempt. Most importantly, now Gatec will benefit from your raw determination and iron will. And I wish you great success in all your endeavors, be it sports, business, or family.
I've done one of my goals, but as any triathlete, one of the biggest dreams that all of us have is Mike Riley, who is the official announcer of Ironman, and he has a very unique way, and it's almost amazing the way he announces your name. He goes with your name saying you are an Ironman as you finish, and I still haven't heard that because I have not done an official Ironman. So for sure the next target is whenever the pandemic allows, or Estonia next year, because my race entry has been deferred automatically to Estonia. That's definitely on the cards, but one thing I know, it will certainly be something interesting.